Hello, hello, and welcome into a brand new game. Episode 3-ish? I mean, not really, but whatever. Cleopatra's time to shine here on our deity challenge. And let's talk about her abilities a little bit. So we'll have some extra gold and food for trade routes. Now, it also benefits our neighbors. And the food, you kind of hit a point mid-game where your population capped. So the gold will be nice, food won't. So we're certainly going to go for Merchant Republic as a government. I'm thinking we either go for scientific or domination victory with her. I think that's just the most reliable way to win. I mean, we wouldn't. The Sphinx, I don't know. I just don't think that the unique tile improvements are good enough to replace mines, farm triangles, anything like that. Like, this kind of works if you go really, really wide and you can have a bunch of these in like smaller cities. But in general, I just don't really like them at all. So we'll have a unique chariot archer early, which is nice. They will get some extra movement. So that could maybe help us sustain some early war, anything like that. And then this is interesting. This is maybe how we have a little bit of an advantage with whatever victory type we go towards. We have extra production towards districts and wonders placed next to a river. Okay. I mean, it's extra production towards districts, so faster districts is good. Food is for others, not for Egypt. Other civilizations trade routes provide to Egypt provide food for them and gold for us. Okay, yeah, you're right. I read that wrong. I felt like this got us food, but yeah. So we'll just get some extra gold, which will either help us finance an army or, do scientific spacey sort of things. Both those victory strategies work on deity because they are pretty easy as far as you get to stick on one side of the tech tree. Or just use the tech tree at all, which makes itself better. So we'll rock some Clio and maybe figure out if we're going to go for scientific, or if we find a couple of really high production cities, we may try to go to space. But otherwise, it might just be a militaristic style. And I think I do want to begin on the balanced start. I think that has worked out for us a little bit. Neither of the first games actually utilized it, but I think we like the balanced. All right, let's go.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. There will be those who underestimate you, but you are cunning and full of tricks, Queen Cleopatra. Your charm will establish indestructible alliances with the strongest leaders of the world. Keep your friends close by your side, and you will find yourself untouchable, with the glory of Egypt primed to win over the world.
Hello, Aero UV. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Should also be noted that Cleo is, I think, a chat favorite because she is rather attractive. So, forgot to mention that in the opener. All right. What do we think about this start? Other than gimme, I like it. I still may move, though. So, we'd be on a hill, but we would be quite population capped with our capital because we don't have the fresh water. We'd have to move towards fresh water. Other than that, the tile selection for this opener is disgustingly good. So if we found in place, we get a 3 food and 1 production into a 2 food, 2 production, and also just more growth. Similarly, spices. Oh my gosh, look at this spice tile. Look how good that is. Look at how good that is. 4 food and 2 production. Wow. Wow. So I think I like the move. It won't let us settle on a hill, but I think these tiles are good enough that we'll grow quickly and make up for this turn 3 found. Yes, that is the only drawback, is that we don't get to utilize her leader screen. But then, I mean, we're going to have just crazy tiles. Our capital is going to be just so good. So good by moving. Where do we explore? Where do we explore? If we just go ahead and found here, we technically get the rice. Stone down here, so maybe a coastal city. Of course, there's desert. We could explore towards the desert just to see what we're dealing with. Yeah, I'm looking at this for the cap. I'm tempted just to move the warrior here to see what else we're moving towards, just in case, like, oh hey, let's move over here. Or, I'm not really sure. Eastern Desert for Petra, guys, so Petra obsessed. But I just, this array of opening tiles is hard to beat. Hard to beat, man. Spices, jungle spices on a hill. That's really good. I think I'm gonna move here with my warrior. Just give us as much information about what our capital. Now, is it going to change anything though? What would change my opinion about where we found this? If it was a really good desert, would we ever move over towards it? I don't think we would. All right, so then this gives us the most information. I don't think moving towards this desert is a good idea. Everybody wants the Petra. I know. Get your Petra chant ready. Yeah, we're gonna have some good food tiles to offset all the plains, and we're gonna have really crazy production. So yeah, I like this. There's no difference, right? And if we go here and then there, or here and then there. Seriously good spawn though, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. We have some grasslands for a farm maybe. Alright, so let's go ahead and found our capital. So even though it's a turn 3 found, I mean, we're going to have a second population by turn 7. And our production time for a slinger starts at 2, which is great. So we're going to go just crazy good tile into growth tile into... We could even do more food or just add more hammers. Like, our first 4 tiles are going to give us, what, 2, 4, 6 production? Wow. Going to be a ginormous capital really quick here. We always start with a slinger. So we can defend ourselves, and let's go get this goody hut. I think we just won the game. And get a free scout. What a crazy opener. Gosh, and there's citrus up here. Oh my god. The issue, I'm worried that this is all we have, and we have no room for more cities. But we'll see what happens. We'll call that video 0. We'll put a cut in here, and we'll come back to this sick opening. Sick opening. We love it. So come back next time, and we'll do a full-on video.